Isaiah 10 and 22. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Akamadas. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel who rule well. Greetings and salutations to the Akiyam, Akwatiyam, and that speckled word listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
Want to read that again for me?
Yep, Isaiah 10 and 22. For though thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return.
Yet a remnant of them shall return. So right now, you know, with everything that's going on the earth, man, you got Christians in the churches talking about they're going to get raptured, they're saved, and we always inquire, we always ask, you're saved from what, man? Because all hell hasn't broken loose yet. The economy hasn't collapsed. Concentration camps haven't been opened. The CHIP hasn't been pushed out. World War III hasn't started. None of these things have happened. So these people that are saying that they're saved, you know, they don't have a clue what the Most High is dealing with, man. They don't have a clue what Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is getting ready to do on this earth. They really don't, you know. And brothers like ourselves, we understand that the scriptures say that we have to make our calling and election sure, you know, and we have to examine ourselves as to whether we're in this truth, you know. I got a little light on you, brother. Let's try to fix that. There we go. There you go. You see? So we have to, you know, we have to make our calling and election sure. We have to examine ourselves daily. Every single day, we have to figure out whether we're doing something wrong and what else we can do to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You know? We're in a new year, man. 2023. We don't make resolutions. We don't say we're going to change this or do that this year. That's different. Maybe we aspire to do some things that are different. You know? Like I wanted to start working out again. It's not something new. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I've changed, but it's something that I aspire to do just because it's a new year. I want to start eating differently. You know, these are things that we do, you know. So we have to examine ourselves daily because the Most High is only coming for a remnant, man. The scriptures just said it. He said, though we be like the sand of the sea, only a remnant, a small number of men, women, and children are going to be saved from the hell that's coming to this place. You know, go ahead, Art.
The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness.
2 Peter 1 and 10. Because this is a decree. This is going to be a decree put out by Yahweh, man. Okay? To destroy 2/3 of Israel because they don't want to examine themselves. They don't want to make their calling and election sure by doing what the scriptures tell them to do. Man. Okay. And one of those things is order. You're off.
That can't be right.
Yeah, that's crazy shit.
My wife just did this morning at the gym.
Oh, good. Got that.
Start at 9. 2 Peter 1 and 9. But he that lacketh these things is blind.
He that lacketh these things is blind. So if you're not making your calling and election sure, if you're not fully involved in these holy scriptures, man, then you're blind. Go ahead.
And cannot see afar off. And have forgotten that he was purged from his old sins.
That's right. You were purged from your old sins. That means that when you came into this truth, you became a new man.
That's right.
You see? You were purged from your old sins when you came into this. When you repented and said, Tawada, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, for making me a new man, you know? I was reborn. I didn't return into my mother's womb, but I changed everything that the old man was. Okay? He's dead. That old man is dead. Okay? According to this world, man. You see? Go ahead.
Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence
Hmm.
to make your calling and election sure.
That's right. Give diligence. That means take your ass out on the highways and byways, okay? Week in and week out, man. Every Saturday or Sunday, do a midweek camp with a brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, do a sit down. When you're driving, if you have some thoughts that you want to bring out, bring it out, man. You know, that's giving diligence, man, and paying attention to what's going on the earth so you can report it to the body, man. So when the body, they may want to do some more research and they may bring some other stuff out that's going on. That's our job, man. It's important that we do those things. So we have to give diligence, man, to make our calling and election sure. Go ahead,
For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
That's right. If you do these things, you shall never fall. If you come out here, if you go downtown in the city that you live in, and you standing there and you're bringing these holy scriptures out the way that they're supposed to be, then you're going to be angry with the so-called white man. You're going to be angry with so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, for the folly that they're committing. You see? And just because the so-called white man might give you a particular look, you're going to call him a fucking Edomite. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how King David feels about the nation of Edom. That's how Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua feels about the nation of Edom. So you damn sure better feel that way about the nation of Edom, man. Because if you out there trying to give them hugs and forgiveness, man, and you out your fucking mind, man. Go ahead, brother. You know what I'm saying? Grab Ephesians 1, read 4 and 5. Because we agree. Let's put it this way: the scriptures say, "Agree with your adversary quickly." So if an Edomite, either cop or just an Edomite in general, comes up and starts asking questions, yeah, we're going to deal with them. You know what I mean? Because that's how a king deals with other nations, man. A king deals with another nation wisely, man. And that's how we have to carry ourselves, present ourselves as kings, man. You see? We have to present ourselves as kings, man, when we're dealing with these other nations, man. But we still get angry and upset about the folly that we have to deal with, man. And we're tired of being in this fucking place. Go ahead, brother.
Ephesians 1 and 4.
Yeah.
According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world.
That's right. He chose us before the foundation. That means he knew us in the spirit world. Go ahead.
That we should be holy and without blame.
That's right.
Before him in love.
Holy meaning separate, man. And without blame. That means we have to separate ourselves from this fucking world. We have to separate ourselves from the ways of this world, man. These wicked ass holidays that just passed. We don't get involved with those, man. Okay? If we're trying to be holy, if we're trying to represent as kings and princes and priests, we don't get involved in those wicked ass things, man. You see? Go ahead.
Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
That's right.
To himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
Mm-hmm. That's what's going on right now. We're being adopted. We're being brought back into the fold, man. Okay. There's been a lot of argument about the new covenant. It says that after the death of the testator, man, that the new covenant was going to take place. You see, that's when it started. Yahweh Shai ain't coming back down here to die again for these people. You see, this is the beginning, understanding through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man, we are in that new covenant. We don't have the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts. We don't have our new bodies, but it has already begun. You understand? And that's a lesson within itself. You got any more on that?
Practicing the righteous acts.
That's right.
That was
John 15 and 16. You see? You know, that's what we're doing, man. You know, the brother said, rehearsing the righteous acts, man. We have to rehearse them before we actually go, before we get into the kingdom. You know? What practice makes perfect, man.
Right.
You
This
see?
is that balance we're going through.
Ah,
You know, we're becoming better judges.
that's right.
John 15 and 16.
Mm-hmm.
Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
You have not chosen Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He chose you. That's why he said he knew us before the foundation of the world, man. You know? He wouldn't have chose us if he didn't know us before the foundation of the world. We wouldn't be out here teaching if he didn't know us before that. To educate means to bring out. What do you bring out of somebody if it's not already there? The understanding of the Holy Scriptures. You see? Go ahead, brother.
Right. And I want to add on to that. The education is to bring out, to draw out, what's already in you.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Reading on. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit.
That's right. Bring forth fruit. And then what do we do when we put these video epistles up and we get subscribers? Okay? And we get subscribers that comment. We get subscribers that share our videos. We're creating fruit, man. Okay? We're taking that 1 penny and turning it into 2. That 5 pennies and turning it into 10. You see?
And that's how we know it's the end.
That's right.
Because we're the fruit of the apostles and the elders.
That's right. Exactly.
You know?
Damn right.
This thing is spreading like wildfire,
right.
man.
Because that's where we come from, man. From the apostles and the elders, man. Okay? And then we have people that look at us at the same way that we look at the apostles. You know? Maybe not as many as them, but we have the same thing, man. You know? And that's how this thing grows. Go ahead.
That one body.
That's right.
And you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you.
That's right. And if your fruit remains, what does that mean? That means that you're teaching the truth, the whole truth, man. You see? Those are seeds that we're putting out here were put on good ground. And they grew, you know? They weren't put on stones. They weren't put on sand. You see? They weren't put on the cement. They were put on good ground, man. So those seeds grow, man. And that's what teaching the whole truth is all about, man. Okay? Got more on that?
So much more, but you made it for us.
2 Timothy 1 and 9.
2 Timothy 1 and 9, who has saved us and called us with an holy calling, not according to our works, but according to his own purpose and grace.
That's right. We weren't called because of our works, because of something that we did in our lifetime. You know? Said he knew us before the foundation of the earth, man. You know? So this wasn't about works. That's just like in Romans the 9th chapter when it talks about Jacob and Esau, man. They weren't chosen. Jacob wasn't chosen because of works. They were chosen before they were even born. The choice was made before they were born. One vessel will be to dishonor and one to honor, man.
Actually, that goes into reincarnation because the beginning of the world, we was those Alahayim.
That's right.
You know, if we are those chosen ones.
That's right. Adam.
That was
Adamites
here before the earth. You see?
You know?
So, hey, that goes into reincarnation.
Yeah, the gods that created the earth.
Time.
You see? That's why a lot of brothers, when they see animals get hit by cars, they get upset. You know? When they see water with sludge in it, they get upset. When they see chemtrails, they get upset. You know? When they see certain things happening on this earth, man, brothers get so they get so vexed, man, that it brings it almost brings tears to some brothers' eyes because they were the ones that created these things, man,
Mm,
and their perfection. And then guess who fucked it up?
mm.
The so-called white man. But we're gonna get to that asses soon. You got any more on that?
Yep. And called us with an holy calling, not
Mhm.
according to our works, but according to his own purpose and grace,
That's right, according to his own purpose, Yahweh's own purpose. Go ahead,
which was given us in Hamashiach Yahushua before the world began.
That's right. It was given to us before the world began. So just like the brother said, the Elohim, man. All right, the brothers that created all of these things. All right, the brothers that were in the garden in the beginning with Adam, who was Yahushua. Okay, who was Isaac, who was Melchizedek and Solomon, and then came back as Yahushua. Okay, you see. This shit is deep, man. What was that, John 6? 17. Oh, get John 6 and 44. Because we're going back to that, man. The book of Jude tells you, man, we're angels trapped in chains of darkness. Until that day, that great and dreadful day, man, which is fastly approaching. And we're going to get those new bodies. We're gonna put some foot, and Lord willing, we're those men, man. We're gonna put some foot in some ass. These people are gonna, these heathens, and especially the Edomites, are gonna build up the kingdom for the brothers. We're gonna put their ass down, and then we're gonna enjoy ourselves, man. Shit, we're gonna enjoy ourselves when they're building the kingdom up, because we're gonna get to put our foot in their ass. That's one thing I can't wait to do, man. See? Go ahead,
John 6 and 14.
44.
John 6 and 44.
Mm-hmm.
No man can come to me except the Father,
That's right.
which have sent me, draw him,
That's right.
and I will raise him up at the last day.
And that's what's happening right now. Yahweh has chosen those that he knew from the beginning, from the foundation of the earth, and he's raising them up right now, man. Mainly the house of David. You see? And what did I just get done saying, man? We're going to get those new bodies. We're going to come down here and we're going to put the nation of Edoms and these other nations, kings and nobles, in chains of iron and chains, man. Okay?
Yep.
And we're going to put their ass in slavery for 1,000 years, man. Okay? And that's why brothers are out on the street. We're being rose up by Yahweh, man, through the spirit of Yahushua. Okay?
And that's what it meant by we fell from that state.
Yep.
When we get them new bodies, we want to get them bodies back like we had before.
The angels that fell from their first estate. Yep.
It was, I think the word is Nephilim.
Nephilim,
The water, which is the fallen ones.
Mm-hmm.
We fell from that state. We were the sons of God.
That's right.
That's powerful.
Yep.
That was it.
That was it. Matthew 22 and 14. See? So you people are in for a big fucking surprise, man. Like I said, Lord willing, I'm one of those men, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, man, to put this place back in order. I can't wait to put my hands on the nation of Edom. The way that they've treated us, the way the other nations, man, the dogs that lick the sores of Lazarus, man. They are a bunch of dogs, man, licking our sores. I can't wait to get my hands on these people, man. Go ahead,
Matthew 22 and 14. For many are called, but few are chosen.
That's right. Many are called, but few are chosen. So you see a lot of brothers coming into this truth. They don't count the cost. If you're going to build a tower, and you don't count the cost of finishing it, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to end up with a half a goddamn building, man.
Castle built on
That,
sand.
or it's going to be something built in haste that's going to fall.
That's right.
You see?
You need that strong foundation.
So that we have to be the same way, man. We have to have a straight, strong foundation, man. We have to hope that, first and foremost, we have to hope that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, their spirit is with us, man, through the Holy Spirit. Giving us guidance through this truth. Because when I first came into the truth, the first people I actually saw teaching was some brothers from Great Millstone, because they were at the park in Washington D.C. that I ended up at with the Philly camp, and then with the Apostles of Great Millstone. But then after I saw them the first two I saw, I started seeing IUIC, and I thought they was the shit. You know, I did. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers is bad. I'm going to New York by that train. Where's that train station at? I'm going up there to join them brothers. And then I started hearing the differences in camps. And when I heard Great Millstone and all they were doing with the scriptures, you know, was they were breaking those other doctrines down. They were tearing them brothers apart. So I was like, well, shit, these are the brothers I think I'm supposed to be around. You know. But then you have scriptures like I have become wiser than my teachers, because there's brothers out here that are bringing things out too that are catching my attention. You know. So you know that's neither here nor there. But at the same time, man, you know, I understand that what they were teaching was the truth. Okay. I'm just going to leave it there. You guys rolling that up? 2 Peter 1 and 10. Oh, we already brought that up, brother. 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. You know, and it's no disrespect to nobody, no camps, no individuals. I'm making statements based on what I'm seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that right now, you know, there's going to be some changes in Israel, man. There's going to be a lot of changes in Israel, man, because this thing is getting ready to take a turn, and it's going to be for the fucking worse, you know? And a lot of brothers ain't going to be able to stand in this day, man. I'm just like, I can't see it, you know? Yeah, I mean, you really going to have the Most High with you, man, in these last days, man, to get through this shit that's coming, you know? It's going to be fucking tough, man. It's going to be tough. You know?
It's going to be really, really tough, man, because, man, that faith's going to, man.
You're going to have to have the Lord, bro.
Because you just think about it, like Yahweh Shai, he was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to go through that. And he asked, like, the Lord, is there another way to get out of it?
Yeah, he asked himself.
Exactly. So,
hey, can you let this cup pass from me?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So, and he said, which was when I said it was more in 2 Timothy, I think it was in that chapter.
Right.
And that's chapter over. He said, if they persecuted me, they're going to persecute you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Man, that's...
Yeah.
So faith, man, you're going to have to
have it, man. Yeah. You gotta hope the most, and it's like the Most High. You know, the scriptures say he's not gonna give you more than you can stand. Okay, you know, but you know what they did to Yahweh Shai. So just, you know, but you gotta think that brother had way more faith than anybody else, man. You know, so he knew that he could deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit, hey man, you got that up?
Yep. 2 Corinthians 10 and 5, examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith.
You see, examine yourselves, man. Understand that when this white man starts rolling on us, when you start losing your job, when you get kicked out of your home, when they confiscate your vehicle, okay? Shit, when they take your fucking sleeping bag. You understand? You know? When they come to the homeless encampment and take your goddamn tent, sleeping bag, your little heater, you see, and you walking around damn near barefoot, one pair of fucking pants and a t-shirt on, in the elements. Examine yourself. Go ahead,
Whether ye be in the faith, prove your own selves, know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is in you.
That's right. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man, are in you. But you gotta have to understand that they're gonna test your ass, man. That gold shall be tried in the fire, man, in the furnace of adversity. You know? And Yahweh sits as a refiner, man, in the silver refiner. And what does a silver refiner do? When he sees his image in that silver, he knows that it's ready. So, brothers, man, we're coming into that point in time that you're going to be tried, and the Most High, if He doesn't see His image in you, when He puts you to that ultimate test, man, and that hour of temptation that's coming upon the whole world, whether you want to hold on to the little bit of shit that you got, or say fuck that, I'm not going to do it. That's what He's looking for, man. Okay. Because if you try to hold on to the shit, that little bit of bullshit that you got, you're not going to inherit the kingdom of heaven, man. The Most High is going to leave you here and He's going to roast your ass. That's what we're coming into. Examine yourself. Go ahead,
Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shah Hamashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates.
That's right, unless you be a reprobate. That's like I just said. If you try to hold on to this little bit of shit, you ain't nothing but a reprobate, man. You see? And like the apostle said, it said, shit, there's going to be brothers that might go take the chip, and come the fuck you can. There might be brothers in these camps that have taken the jab. We know the motherfucking IUIC proud. Some of them brothers got it. ISUPK, he told his congregation, go get it. You see? But the Most High is gonna. It doesn't matter if you're going to do that, man. He's gonna, at some point, he's gonna expose and separate your ass from the rest of those brothers, man. And you're probably gonna die a horrible fucking death, maybe right in front of them. You see? So, this is the point in time. This is what's getting ready to happen on the earth, man. It's getting ready to be a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people, man. And outside of the elect, it's going to be extremely difficult, man. It's going to be difficult for the elect. So how much more for those that don't believe? You see? You got anything else out? Well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kadash. We're going to give double honors again to the apostles and elders of Israel that rule well. And shalom to the Akiyam, Akwakiyam, and that speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.